Welcome to the wonderful world of dodgy movies and TV. And I'm your host, movie and TV Mistress. This week's movie, Vicious Lips. It's about getting a band to a nightclub, which happens to be on Jupiter, in 24 hours. The lead singer gets killed by a car crash at the start of the movie, and they have to get a new lead singer, called Judy Jetson. They change her name because her name has to match the posters, so they change her name to Ace Lucas.
Girls, Judy Jetson, huh? Yeah.
One thing that I did find strange was this is 1986, and right near the start of the movie we see two prostitutes standing outside a club on Earth, and one of them has 3 tits. Now I thought Total Recall was the first one to do this, but Total Recall came out in 1990, so this movie's 4 years ahead of it. Now the director, Albert Pyun, I knew for directing Captain America. Not the 70s one, but the 1990s one with Ronnie Cox and Ned Beatty. Which wasn't a bad film. It's not your Captain America nowadays. It was close to the comics. And then he went on to do some other films. He's done quite a lot of B-movies, and he's well known for them. Like Kickboxer 2 and Onwards and Nemesis, and now there's a new one called Kickboxer Nemesis, so maybe that's a merging of 2 franchises. Who knows? But he's doing what he loves, and he makes some weird films. Visually, there's some nice imagery. They've got some good sci-fi spaceships in the spaceport. But apart from that, it's generally warehouses and people walking around getting lost, and you're never sure if it's a dream or if it's real. It's left to your interpretation. This is basically Total Recall, but it's called Vicious Lips. Is it real or is it a dream? It's kind of like American Psycho in that you're never entirely certain if this was all in Judy's head because there's subliminal cuts about dream. The best thing I can say about this movie is the music. The music is brilliant, the singing's great. It's an 80s rock chick movie in the same vein as Cherry Bombs from Howard the Duck. I know, 2nd week in a row, Howard the Duck reference. What can I say? I like Leah Thompson, and I like Howard.
It's a time of cold confusion, just trying to stay alive. Alibis and accusations, it's a game of who survives.
So would I recommend it? Yeah, it's okay for a laugh, and it's okay for background music. I wouldn't watch it and hope for, Citizen Kane, because it's really not. But next week I'm going to try and do something a bit more mainstream. Maybe something else from the 80s that people have possibly forgotten about. But we'll see. Well, till next week, be careful what you watch, folks. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, things and gangs, put a bite on for Vicious Slip.